this is one where there are people who legitimately don't understand why I did this. So today is Sunday, 5 October 2025, and here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, share what it has been like having AAA, AAA, as a roadside assistance insurance of mine intermittently as of the day I filmed this video, Sunday, 5 October 2025. Yes, so AAA is a roadside assistance. It also covers like, it's roadside assistance, but it's kind of nationwide in the United States of America. So it can be like if one's traveling, AAA might become more like relied upon because people might know like a local towing company or something like that. It also has come with, in my experience, like growing up and stuff, AAA membership can come with a discount at staying at a particular hotel kind of thing. So if one's a traveler, AAA can be useful aside, like outside of roadside assistance. And roadside assistance is like, and roadside assistance insurance is essentially if something happens, I can call AAA. And I have a few times. When I was living in California, was driving to Oregon for work/school related stuff, and I was trying to take a van out, and we were having problems with the security system, so I called AAA or used the app or whatever it was, and they couldn't find us. We were in a kind of funky place, and so we ended up figuring it out a different way. And then, so they couldn't find us. And then another time I was at Safeway, and I was putting stuff in the back of the car, and I closed the top of my trunk, and my keys were on the bottom of the trunk. And so I called AAA, and they sent someone out, and they unlocked my car and got my keys out of the trunk. We got the keys out of the trunk, but they unlocked the vehicle. So I have used them with success and not success, and it was very helpful to have somebody very close by. My car insurance, USAA, provides roadside assistance. I have not used it. I think part of the reason why, and that's why it's been intermittent, is I was like, well, technically, when I quit my jobs, I didn't have a stream of income like I did, and I was like, because I already have roadside assistance through USAA, not AAA, sorry. I was like, I'm dropping the USAA membership so I don't have to pay for that as well as my car insurance. And so I went down just to USAA, and then I'm back on AAA. I think my parents kind of was like, here you go. But it's one where, per my experience, I'm like, on a budget, since my car insurance does provide it, living on tight means, USAA was sufficient. Okay, has been. It's intermittent, right? And so financial largely, and I guess I also haven't been traveling, so there's not the travel perks of AAA if I'm not traveling, so which is also financial, I guess, although some might classify that as a lifestyle. And so what else in my life has been intermittent? So something that's not always yes or always no, it can fluctuate. So my Cristiano being my pick for taking my waking mode virginity. If he gets it, his path is the I couldn't wait path. That's right. He doesn't have to make a goal for me to cover him. He's just that good looking. I'm like, it's like anytime we like send our little brainwaves to each other, it kind of ends up on like, oh, but we just love each other, and we like collapse. We collapse into our waveform function, or we create a form. And so it's just like, we have this, it's like we have these big plans for a beautiful ring and marriage proposal, and it doesn't happen because it just kind of slips out. It'd be like the thing where we're planning on it, and we're like, okay, we're gonna, and then we're just like out together, and we're like looking at something, I'm like, oh, you're so cute, will you marry me? Like there's no ring, there's no build up, there's just like in the moment. I'm like, that's so us. And so like the waking mode virginity loss, he's my like, I couldn't wait path is just like, dang, he's just so good looking. He's such a sweetheart. So that's something that's intermittent. I think it's like, well, but could we actually restrain ourselves? Yeah, okay. All right. So also on having intermittent AAA, AAA roadside assistance insurance as of 5 October 2025.